Welcome to the Slowpoke Diecast Racing channel.
Welcome back, Diecast Racing fans. It's time to see who our last two racers will be that are going to join Kryptonite and Greasy from Campbell Creek Run Diecast as our 4 finalists. Let's go ahead and focus on the drivers that are competing today. On the top right, you will see Scooter Roundwell from Team Spirit of 64, driving the black Ford Cosworth at 36 grams. Below him is Tantona, driving the Ford Focus RS at 35 grams. Our third racer today is David Malinowski in his red Honda Prelude, weighing in at 35 grams, and below him is Nishan Abdullah in his Mercedes-Benz A-Class at 33 grams. All right, now that we've reintroduced our racers for today, let's go ahead and not waste a lot of time. Let's get right up to that tunnel and let's get to race number 1. All right, folks, here we are. We're in the tunnel. All the drivers are in their starting positions. So as always, drivers, watch the lights. And there's a green light coming down the first straightaway to the first turn. We have Scooter followed by David, then Tantona in third. We have Scooter taking a big lead past David. Looks like there's a crash. Scooter takes an easy first, but we do have 2 more cars, and that is David and Tantona, where David hits the train and flips on his side. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at that so we can check on him. We're gonna have to send the crew out there to go ahead and flip him back on his wheels. Let's go ahead and take a look at our replay camera and go ahead and get our scorecard filled out. Scooter with an easy first place win, netting him 4 points. And then we have David, who comes down, hits that train, flips him sideways, which was -1 for him. Tantona did not hit the train, giving him a 0. And Abdullah did not finish as well, so he also will get a 0. All right, let's head back up to the tunnel for race 2. All right, here we are. We're ready for race 2. Each driver has moved 1 spot clockwise. Drivers, watch the lights. There's the green light coming down the first straightaway to the first turn. We have David in the lead, followed by Scooter, then Abdullah. Wow, you have Scooter that just blocked off Abdullah. You have David coming down. David, Scooter, Abdullah, and then, Tantona hits the side of the locomotive, knocking that locomotive off of the rails and throwing his car back about a car distance from that crossing. Wow, that was a strong impact. I hope he's gonna be all right. Let's head to the replay cam and update our scorecard. First coming down is David, then following Scooter, then Abdullah with third, and unfortunately Tantona will be receiving a -1 for hitting the side of that locomotive. So here's our standings after race 2. Scooter's got a 4-point lead, David and Abdullah are 1 point away, and Tantona is in the negative. Let's head up to the tunnel and get ready for race number 3. Here we are, we're ready for race number 3. Each driver moved 1 spot again clockwise. Drivers, watch the lights. Coming down out of the first straightaway to the first turn, we have David taking over Abdullah. We have Abdullah coming backwards, speeding faster in reverse, trying to pass David. Coming down, David, Abdullah, Scooter, and no, not again. Tantona hits the locomotive straight on again. 2 races in a row, knocking the locomotive off the rails. Man, we're really gonna have to take a time to make sure he's all right and not banged up from that one. Here's our replay cam with our scorecard. David getting first, Abdullah getting it second in reverse. We have Scooter getting third, and Tantona again knocking that locomotive clean off the rails. He has some major speed coming out of that last straightaway. All right, let's head up to the tunnel and get ready for the final 4th race. Here it is, folks. It's the final race of the series. We're going to be able to crown 2 finalists moving on. Drivers, watch the lights. And there's the green light coming down the first way to the first turn. We have Tantona out front and Abdullah behind him. Tantona pulling away, and Tantona, can he get his first win? He does. Oh my goodness, all 4 cars crossed the line without touching that locomotive. Man, was that a close race. All 4 cars right next to each other, and then barely passing that train and not making contact. Let's go ahead and check that out on the replay cam in super slow motion here. As you see coming out, we have Tantona, and then you have Abdullah and Scooter fighting. And David, I don't know how David made it past that train without making contact, but he did. Man, that was close. All right, let's go ahead and watch that replay one more time, but this time let's go ahead and add our scorecard so we can see our final numbers. Here we go. We got them coming out the tunnel. Tantona, Scooter, Abdullah, David just making it. And there is our totals and our finals. Scooter will be moving on, but look at this. We have another tie with Nishan Abdullah and David Malinowski. Well, guys, you know what that means. It's time for sudden death. Here it is, our second sudden death of the series. David chose heads on the coin flip and won and chose the inside lane. Drivers, watch the lights. And there's the green light coming down to the first turn. We have David with the early lead. Abdullah tried to take the high road and it looks like he lost control. David is just going ahead and David's just gonna take an easy win and definitely beat the train. We're gonna look up into the track and yes, Abdullah got caught up on the corner of the track and got stuck. That is a very unfortunate way to end the sudden death. But we got to go ahead and check out our replay cam, update our scorecard, and go ahead and let David move on. There you see David come down way ahead of that train, getting an easy 1-point victory, taking that win, moving him on to go ahead with Scooter and be the top 4 finalist to compete for the No Trunk, No Problem series. All right, let's head to the bracket and move on our winners. Here we are. I want to thank Tantona and Nishan Abdullah for competing. Hopefully we may see you guys in another upcoming series. But let's go ahead and move on. Scooter Roundwell from the Team Spirit of 64 and David Malinowski. Now let's go ahead and light up our 4 finalists and congratulate them for getting this far. And we are excited to get to the championship race so we can crown a champion out of the No Trunk, No Problem. I want to let everyone know that we have a lot of upgrades that we've been working on, and we will be showcasing these upgrades in the final race coming up next. So as always, I want to say thank you for all the support, and we will see you guys on the next one.